What if a military deliberately targeted civilian infrastructure, not by mistake, but as official strategy? That's not a war crime theory, that's a doctrine, and it has a name. In 2006, Israel fought Hezbollah in Lebanon. The war lasted 34 days, and Israel, despite all its firepower, did not win cleanly. That failure changed everything. A senior Israeli general named Gadi Eisenkot drew a brutal conclusion. Next time, the rules would be different. He called it the Dahiya Doctrine. Dahiya was a suburb of Beirut. Hezbollah used it as a base. Israel bombed it completely. Eisenkot said this openly. What happened to Dahiya will happen to every village that fires on Israel. Not just military targets, entire infrastructure, power, water, roads, buildings. The idea, make the cost of war so unbearable for the civilian population that they turn against the armed groups among them. In 2006 alone, Israeli strikes destroyed over 30,000 homes in Lebanon, not militant hideouts, homes. That number came from the Lebanese government's own post-war assessment. The doctrine is based on one cold calculation. If a government or militia hides behind a civilian population, then that civilian population becomes part of the equation. Pressure the people, collapse the infrastructure, force a political outcome through collective suffering. It's not new in military history, but giving it a name and making it policy, that was something else. In 2009, a United Nations report, the Goldstone report, accused Israel of applying the Dahiya Doctrine during the Gaza war. It accused both sides of potential war crimes. The report shook the international community. Israel denied it entirely. Military strategists are divided. Some say it's a legitimate deterrence model. Others call it collective punishment, which is banned under international law. The Geneva Conventions are clear. Civilian populations cannot be targets. But the Dahiya Doctrine doesn't say target civilians. It says, target everything around them. That gray zone is where the real debate lies. The doctrine has been cited by analysts in the context of Gaza, 2008, 2014, and again in 2023. Each conflict, more devastation. Each time the same question returns. Where is the line between military necessity and collective punishment? The Dahiya Doctrine was never officially adopted in writing, but it was spoken out loud by a general who became Army Chief of Staff. Sometimes the most dangerous policies are the ones never signed, only practiced. If this story moved you, you are watching War and Military History, where every conflict has a cause, every border has a cost, and every war leaves something behind. Subscribe and stay with us, because history is never truly over.